Gardens invite people into nature and connect them in a way that is rich and deep and meaningful.
What I got first was an email from Pam identifying that she was thinking of ways to memorialize her daughter, and that one of the things that she was leaning toward was the idea of a garden.
I didn't realize how many people it was going to take to do, I'm like, let's build a garden. And I know nothing about it. And it turns out it takes a lot of people.
Well, I went to a lot of meetings. We met, I think, every other week or so.
I didn't know what I was getting into on this one. She sent me the prints and told me to look it over. A challenging project, I think she had mentioned.
I remember the day the big truck showed up with the two big trees on it. They were late, and when I asked the driver, was there any issues? He goes, well, yeah, the truck was too big for the turnpike. So we had to drive back roads from Chicago.
Safety issues from the city, having to work with permitting, with all of the various things that go into it. And then on top of it, the physical parts of just getting the plantings to work right and making sure that we're not poisoning anybody.
Safety is incredibly important here at MAP, yeah. Making sure that everything was non-toxic, that our plants are edible, that there's no fall risks. We take into account somebody who's incredibly mobile and then somebody who might not have those same capabilities. All of that was important in the development of the space, and I think they did a great job.
We didn't want something formalistic. We wanted something really organic and somebody who we thought could supply something truly unique. And independently, we both found Virginia.
It was an invitation to create places and spaces that were woven deeply with the needs of that facility and with their mission. And in this case, we have that fabulous circle where it's so coherent and so clear how staff can monitor and watch clients walk without having to be right there, or if they need to be right there, that they can step away a little bit and create that sense of independence.
I think it's great to have them in this environment, an environment where they have the freedom to move around. It's still safe for them, and they deserve that. They deserve a beautiful space to be present in.
With kids with disabilities such as these, they tend to remove things from them, and that makes it harder on them. Now they've got all these wonderful textures and smells and beautiful pops of color that really enhance their day, and I know that they're just leaving happier.
This is such an open space for learning and growing and developing, and that's what we're all about here. Every day is a new opportunity to explore other vocational avenues, experience different sensory opportunities, discover ways to communicate in their world out here. It's incredibly exciting.
One of the concepts of this space is that there are different areas. So there's meeting spaces, but there's quiet spaces. If you feel like you need to get some height, you can get tall when you go to the mound area. But you can also just lay in the middle on the lawn and sort of stare at the sky and be at peace.
I think we ourselves are using this outdoor space. During programming hours, we want to be out here, engaging our clients. It's helping us do a better job. I love sitting out here, even after hours. It's just a space we love to use.
I think everybody understood that this garden was going to have just a transformative effect on the Monarch Adult Autism program.
I hope that everybody else who is involved with it has also gotten a lot of satisfaction out of the time and effort put into it and feels that it was time well spent.
This is a function of some very committed people, some very kind-hearted people with great insight, open hearts, and so much love.